There are people that maybe we don't speak around because we're like, oh, well, they've heard it before and it irritates them and whatever. And talk to God, maybe it's time. Maybe you've got people that go to church, do Christian activities, but they're lost in the house. I'll riff off it and extend it further. Maybe they don't go to church, but they listen online every Sunday to various different ministries, not attached to any particular one. Maybe they still play their worship songs. But then when they say to you, how are you or how's your week? You think, oh, fine. How was your weekend? Fine. You don't say to them, oh, I gathered with the church and this is what happened and this is what God did and this is what happened and this person got free and God started to minister and and the love of God hit that person. You capture that all with fine. Fine doesn't find the coin. How do you begin? Oh, good. And maybe they need to hear. It's the easiest evangelism invitation you'll ever get. It even works in your workplace, no matter what rules and regulations they make. Why? Because there's somebody asked you how your weekend was, and that was how my weekend was. You asked me. So she lit the lamp. What she did next, she swept the house. She went in amongst the dust, the debris. Sometimes you can't get people standing on the outside screaming across the cavern, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Sometimes you've got to go in to the dust. You've got to get in there and start to sift and sort. Had to get in and bring a bit of light to that situation. Sometimes that dust is a natural situation that you need to speak into. That dust could be a lot of things. Dust could be anything. It could be failed relationships. It could be things from their past. You're going to have to get in and talk with them and sweep a little bit. Some of that stuff that's layered and layered and layered in people's souls as an excuse to why they haven't come back to God, or why they're not, oh no, because I've just got this going on at the moment, or I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that, I'm just doing this. You've got to sweep the dust. You have to sweep off that dust. That's what that sweeping makes me think of. And says that she carefully and diligently searched. I think that speaks for itself. How diligently do we search for those that are lost? In the house, yes, and even out of the house. How diligently, how careful. Do you know what careful speaks of? Careful doesn't speak of tiptoeing around, not trying to break something. Careful is bigger than that to me. It speaks of, I actually take time to consider these people, this person. I take time to consider and meditate with God. How do I reach so-and-so? Can't be like, I don't really hear from God. Who are you trying to reach? No one. Well, what do you want us to say to you? The quickest way to cure your hearing from God defect, go after somebody. You don't need a new car or a new book to tell you where your breakthrough is. 7 secrets to experiencing breakthrough. 8 secrets to miraculous money. Nah. Care about what God cares about and you'll hear it clearly.